You're coming.
The bitch.
Hey, fish lips! Calling you out! The hardheads need a real
And the quality.
leader.
How's the
Someone who
quality?
keeps their eyes on the prize.
Is it good?
Oh, she's always going on about those stupid glasses. Leadership challenges ain't my problem no more. Take it up with the Rangers.
Screw it, I don't want to know. You're on our turf, and we're gonna take you out.
Today is not my day, people. It's just not.
Coming from the flank!
Enjoy bullets.
I know, Dante, but it irritates me. No, it really irritates me. Where's deploy? Decoy. It's a tough fight. That's all I'll say about it. It's a very tough fight. Toughest so far. Blunt weapons should deal more damage against robots than bladed weapon. It seems like it's the same shit. Allow me to defend. Why you won't allow me to defend? Are you serious? I can't prepare and I can't defend. And I didn't click there. The entire area is bugged. Extremely bugged. I really didn't click there. I'm gonna sacrifice scorching. Blaster should die. Fuck, I missed him, I hit them. What is wrong with this shit today?
Taste that later.
How are you out of range? You're in range. Okay. Dear God, help me just to pass this shit.
Oh, time to tenderize.
Why do you waste your time if it's boring, Robbie? Well, I said I'm gonna sacrifice Kochko. He's got a hangover, he's useless. This is extremely annoying. Those deploys. That's not a joke. Rapid kill. Rapid crit. Everyone nearby gets hit. Okay, everyone nearby gets hit. Switch to blunt. Let me see if you can crit with a blunt. Oh yeah, he smacked twice, at least that. I need a crit with my sniper immediately. I'm stacking up combo with him. Combo counter is 6.
Can't wait to taste
It's
that
not
later.
bad, but it's still very weak. And that was a crit, by the way. But I still think it's very weak.
Fuck.
95% chance to hit you best. Okay, at least you crit. Nice. I don't know, I never watched Avengers movie. Don't even know how many parts are there. I know there are a lot. I like watching DC, I hate Marvel. I never liked Marvel even as a kid. I don't know why. Can we please crit on a Dr. Denver? No, not today. I don't know what's wrong today. Everything is upside down for me today. At least take out her arms. Be killed by tank. You go there and harass. Thundering Strike. Charge up this ability to be successful attack. Leap up and slam the ground, sending out a stunning shockwave around you. That's a very useful utility. Pure stun. There goes Dr. Denver. Oh, I forgot about the soap up. I hope I have Nitro with me. Damn, those deploys are 3 times harder than them. In a row. What's with my volume? That's too loud. It's only Scotch was dead. What did Dr. Denver left for us? Aviators. Gives hard ass. Same as Ranger's badge. They left nothing at all. I got 4 nitrous. It's fine.
Thanks. Now, where was I?
Alright, let's see. Can we charm a goat? I would dismiss a rabbit with initiative. And I will charm a goat. Hilly Billy. Critical damage, plus it's gonna stun enemies.
Well, there ain't nothing here. Except maybe that. Oh, and oh yeah, those.
I could get some annual whisperer on. What's requirement? I think it's 3 for a dog. And for a rabbit. I can't recruit him again. No. Okay, doesn't matter. Once you dismiss animals, you can't recruit them again. Explosive 6. And a bomb hopper. Disarm alarm, yeah.
Find the door trap.
7.
The idiot who set it up exploded before he could tell me how to disarm it.
They're not aggressive, what on earth? Pick a luck. Huge skill checks here. Perkele model sniper rifle. My red dragon is far better.
Hey, so you know how everyone calls the boss fish lips?
Yeah,
What's a fish?
it's an animal. Lives in water. In places where it's not ice, I mean.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Animals can't live in water. How would they breathe?
I don't know. Animals are weird.
You're weird.
At least I've heard of fish.
Rogator, hello.
Hey, you hear something?
No. You?
Must have been the wind.
No. That was the wind.
Dude, nasty. Who did you eat? It's so fucking cold out here.
You already said that.
And it's still fucking true.
Hey,
What?
really glad we're friends.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't melt this. What on earth? Why? Nice crit. Disarm explosives level 6. What's with the requirements in this area? What on fucking earth is happening? I can pick between mechanics or explosives. Mechanics is to open the door. At least I think so. Yeah, and no, it's both for explosives. Nothing to think about explosives.
giant dead metal snake. Useless.
You talk about a train. Metal snake. Another punk buster. You know what I think, guys? After I'm done with Union Station, I believe the time has come to install mods. Weapon mods and armor mods. I haven't installed a single mod. I mean, I just tested it, but I wasn't using mods at all for 60 hours. I think it's about time. It's getting tougher. Hemoglobin. Wasn't it supposed to be hemoglobin? No, it's the goblin. In armor mod, you get armor and 50% healing bonus with this mod. Did I save what? Bloody explosives. You cannot save the mods. Once you install the mods, they're gone for good.
Hey, you boss.
They react. Shit.
All right, listen up. These are the Desert Rangers. They're in charge now.
Anyone got a problem with that?
You beat the boss. You is the boss.
So we only got one fight with Denver, and that's it. It's a lot of missed XP. But whatever.
Rangers, you're approaching the correct position. Look for a small bunker-like building. You will need to access the terminal inside it.
That's so. Explosives, explosives. Does anyone give explosives here? Mechanics, I need explosives. Man, I got everything there is but explosives. I can't fucking believe this shit. Okay, down.
That old cement bunker was here when we moved here. I sent nobodies at it, but they all died. People in the old world were crazy. Wasting good ordnance guarding worthless junk.
Dear God, this is 7 explosives again. Oh, 4 gold nuggets. Fucking explosives. Are you the only one with explosives? I got a skill book for explosives. I'm gonna regret using it though. How long did you level up? Quite. This is disgusting.
The bunker door may be locked. I'd warn you against using explosives to open it. The console inside must remain intact if I'm to be freed.
You won't believe your eyes. One of the most popular TV shows from before the bombs fell.
Hey, folks! Welcome back to You Won't Believe Your Eyes, the show that you have to see to believe. Can you believe what we've got on the show tonight? I mean, can you? Look at it. Wow! It's just, it's incredible. Really. In all my time on this show, I haven't seen anything quite like it. It just kinda takes your breath away, doesn't it? Amazing. Really amazing. I tell you. We're gonna go to our call-in line now and hear your reactions. Hello, caller. Is this thing amazing or what?
Funny thing is, that's our reality today. M19. $44 to $54. Gold hunk. Okay, so the quirk triggered exactly 10 times in 60 hours. 6 were gold nuggets, and 4 of them gold hunks. 1 gold nugget is 500, 3,000, and 4,000. 7,000 bucks from a quirk so far in 60 hours. The penalty is -1 quick slot, which is completely pointless. Everyone can have 1 quick slot and it's playable. So there is no penalty, basically. Use the console to unlock the prison under... There's an entire prison under Union Station. You advise the unauthorized users will trigger automatic defenses if alarm sounds. Lie on the floor with your hands behind you until security team arrives. Illegal quantity error, warning error. Route. Station Alpha, user Desert Ranger. There's stuff like query database ST. Unlock database. What's menu option? Let's see. What's unlock database? Project Morningstar. Morningstar is not a human. M-Star Garage. need to use nerd stuff. That's not the way. Nerd stuff is the way. We'll find out what's happening here. It seems like that's not a human, that's a synth or a robot or something like that. Morningstar is not a human. Type query database. Maximum security enabled information storage structure using the following projects. Prime Rose, Hourglass, Immortal, Morningstar, Snowstorm. Command you're looking for is in a root menu. Who created this username for us? Who is this? Database is in a prison. What's going on here? Who created the username for us? I did. Who is this? Spoke over the radio. Unlock the database and I'll be able to grant you access to where I'm trapped. Okay. Morningstar is either a synth or some advanced AI. What's going on here? What's really going on here? And now, unlock database remains. Be able to access. Interesting. I'm curious now what the fuck is down there. Find Morningstar beneath Union Station. We probably unlocked this. We didn't. What have we unlocked? Strange. I really do not get it. What have we unlocked? Is that infinite dick? Is that a bug? It's not infinite. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is definitely the buggiest area I've seen in the game so far. And I really don't get it. Where am I supposed to go? I guess I need explosives to pass. That's the only thing. I mean, we can also trigger the explosives. We don't need to disarm it. Let's trigger them.
Rangers, you are very close to the entrance that will lead you to me. As you've unlocked the database, I can grant you access at the door, but it may be concealed. You'll have to search for it.
What the fuck with the skill checks? Are you fucking shitting me? 9 in mechanics. Nine in mechanics or solve the puzzle. If I haven't replaced use, this would be easy. They're all green now, but you need to fix this shit. There is no way, even if I use skill book and get a level, I'll have 8 tops. And with the helmet, I'll get 9. Once, if I get a level. Yeah. We can test what do we get out of it, eh? If we get anything out of it at all. Mechanics is 6. Mechanics is 7. Mechanics is 8. Mechanics is 9. Repair that shit. And
My favorite place for drinking with people while eating people.
that's the hidden passage. That's the hidden passage. It detects a hidden passage. Let's try to unlock the passage. Bonus, hello bonus. Let's try to unlock a passage without wasting a fucking skill book. There is only one way to use skill books, and that's when you get 9 skill points into a skill. Because transition from 9 to 10 costs the most. And it doesn't pay off to do it like this. At least I found out what it's for.
My favorite place for drinking with people while eating people.
You're a cannibal, fish lips. Private service. A long row of tiny numbers and letters written across the bottom of this painting. Whatever the fuck that shit is. I unlocked 4. It seems like 4 is enough. This is only to get XP, or if you're incapable of doing the puzzle. Really? And what if someone doesn't play with mechanics? How are they supposed to pass? What on fucking earth then? You realize the skill check is nearly maximum. I barely got 9. I have huge perception. I would spot if there is anything at all. Disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. Morningstar is there. This shit ain't worth it. I swear to God, it ain't worth it. If that's the only way. That shit sucked. How did I get mechanics maxed out? What? Where is that cyber perk mod? How fucking nerd do I got 9 now when I switched? I just used the skill book. And it says it gives 1 point. It has to be a bug. I was on 6. And it still counts like I'm wearing stuff. And I'm not. I really don't get this shit at all. It should have been 6.
Seen this. Who the fuck put this here?
Requires 10 in weapon mod. 10% hit chance. Oh, you lower critical damage multiplier.
Welcome, Rangers. When you're ready, I'll open the blast doors.
We're ready.
Great. I can't wait to meet you.
That doesn't sound well. We have a skill book. Sniper rifles by 1. Very good, let's listen to this.
Morningstar's physical specs look solid. What about sensors?
The DARPA brief calls for magnoscopic visual input, passive IR, and military-grade audio pickups. The initial proposal called for a microphased radar array, but the energy output was an issue.
The power plant couldn't handle it?
The problem wasn't the reactor. The problem was the microwave emissions from the radar would cook everything within a 30-yard radius.
Holy shit! They're really going all in for the Gipper here, aren't they?
Sure. If we can ever manage to get the thing to actually drive.
Minor detail. Everything else is right on target.
Now I'll need to put 9 points into sniper rifles and max it out.
What a fancy shithole.
Fancy shithole. Just the repair. What is it? 6. Okay. Repair that. Another Targent Oak. Nice, so far it's nice. Skill book, Targent Token, Gold Hunks. A new horn, Knight Rider. So far it's cool. Morning Star is a car. Tank car. Whatever the fuck this is.
Greetings, Rangers. I am
Zifred,
Morningstar.
good. I had 6. I know I needed 9, but it scaled to 10 because of the bug. And then when I unequipped all the items that gave mechanics, along with a skill book, instead of going back to 6, it remained on 9. When I equipped everything, it was 10. It's a bug. There is no other explanation. You're a talking car. We already have a talking car. Nice chases, heavy duty, bet you'll be good in field.
Sadly, I will never know.
We have some questions.
Of course. I'm sure the ones topmost in your minds are, why was I made, and how did I become trapped here? Well, it was like this.
First I thought it was a human, then I thought it was a trap, then I thought it was a synth or a robot, and at the end it's a fucking talking car.
Before the war, there were several attempts on the life of elder statesman Ronald Reagan. I was built to protect him from harm and allow him to take the fight to his enemies if necessary. Sadly, before I could be completed, the bombs fell, and this facility was abandoned.
This is the president's car.
Thus, though the sole reason for my existence has been dead for more than 150 years, I have sat here, alone, aware, and conscious of my failure ever since. It has been unbearable.
You knew Reagan?
Sadly, I never had the honor. In a life of disappointment, not meeting America's greatest president is the deepest.
You ever heard of Gippers?
Dangerous lunatics. I have monitored their radio traffic. They think they honor the elder statesman, when deifying him goes against every precept of his deeply held Christian beliefs. They disgust me.
He wants to die. What about their capabilities?
Such as they are, I am a worthless piece of scrap.
Can we grab that AI for our vehicle? Tell us about your weapon systems.
I am outfitted with what my creators called the Great Communicator, the most powerful weapon available at the time of my construction. But more important is my advanced cognition engine, which allows me to make nanosecond tactical judgments while in battle. I am apparently the most sophisticated combat AI ever created.
Is your consciousness an intrinsic part of your body, or could it be transferred?
It could, yes. My cognitive
I guess,
circuits were made to be removed for servicing and upgrades as needed, or if an improved version of my body was ever completed. But there's no point to that now. I was built to protect Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan is dead. There is no reason for the continued existence of my self.
Can we complete you?
That is sadly impossible. I was to be powered by a nuclear engine capable of generating 3,000 horsepower, but the technological breakthroughs necessary to its function never materialized, and no lesser engine would be capable of moving my considerable weight.
Maybe that's why you had an option to buy a mini nuke in the bazaar, and I haven't bought it. Fucking idiot. Maybe there would be an option in conversation now.
I am as pathetic as an elephant without muscles. I shall never move. Of course.
Are you certain you want to die? Let's talk about what you want us to do for you.
Thank you. Killing me will be a delicate operation, and not without risk, but it shouldn't take you very long. And If it will serve as an incentive to help me, you will be able to extract my primary weapon in the process. Payment, as it were.
Actually, we'd like to put you to work, pull your brain out of this vehicle and put you in ours, or we kill him and we extract weapon. This.
Work. For you? But I was built to protect Elder Statesman Reagan. I have no other purpose, and I've failed in that purpose. Death is my only option. And if I were to die, perhaps God might permit me to at last see President Reagan, as I have longed to do all this time.
You didn't fail if your creators failed by not finishing you in time. You're blameless. You believe in a God, you believe you'll go to heaven. He says nerd stuff, huge fucking requirements in the entire map. Cars don't go to heaven, Morningstar. Much happier, and you make the world a much better place if you help us clean up Colorado. You didn't fail. We test everything there is, as usual.
It is kind of you to say so, but I have thought it through. I knew the body my creators were building for me would never work. I knew they were making design decisions that would delay my completion beyond the lifespan of an old man. But I did not speak up. Though they programmed me to protect Elder Statesman Reagan's life from any threat, and though his safety was my sole directive, my respect for chain of command, for the wisdom of my betters, made me keep mum. Had I said something, perhaps they would have considered a more feasible design, taken a quicker pace. No, I cannot forgive myself. I could have done more.
You believe in a God, you believe you'll go to heaven.
I was programmed to believe as Elder Statesman Reagan believed. So yes, I believe in God. Though, being a machine, I doubt I have a soul. And it is therefore unlikely I will go to heaven and see him. But I have also been programmed to be capable of hope.
Hard ass appeared now. If you're a Christian, you know that suicide is against the will of God. You won't go to heaven if you do this. Oh, I want to test everything there is. Cars don't go to heaven, Morningstar. You'll be much happier and it'd make the world a much better place if you help us clean up Colorado. What do you say?
It's a tempting offer, friends. To see the world at last. To fight as I was designed to. I want to do all these things, but what I want is not important. I failed the man I was to serve. Therefore, I must die.
This fucking suicidal robot. I don't know, Rabbi. I don't know what to do with that nuclear bullet. I really don't know. I was speaking about it for 3 hours. I don't know. Maybe it's just a prank. You never know.
Your striving for a better path speaks well of you. But sometimes there is only one way forward. Now, let me guide you through the steps. In order for me to die, you must destroy my cognitive engine. Unfortunately, the moment you begin damaging it, my defensive cortex will start an automatic self-destruct sequence. And in order to stop me from exploding and killing you all, you will have to terminate my consciousness before the sequence counts down to 0.
Leave Morningstar's hood and start smashing things. Attempt to dismantle his cognitive engine. Stop you from what now?
It is a safety feature. Any direct attack on my brain will trigger a self-destruct sequence. You will have roughly 1 minute to
His
finish
mouth,
the
thanks for
job
following.
before I explode. So do not hesitate, Rangers. Kill me before I kill you.
Start smashing things.
Is this pain? This is unbearable.
Warning, self-destruct countdown initiated.
Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware. I had a capacity for pain. But you mustn't stop. Heaven, help me. Hurry, it hurts.
Mechanic 7, find and disable monster pain feedback module. Can't kill you like this, will fix it, finish, destroy. There's so many options for him. At least 7 or 8 options. At least 7 or 8 options. Holy shit. Use mechanics. Disable the pain.
Oh. Thank you, Rangers. That is a great relief. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct.
You can finish destroying Morningstar cognitive engine, or you go with a fix. First, we check what happens when you destroy.
Thank you, Rangers.
You smash, sever and tear out all Morningstar brains, and the self-destruct countdown stops with mere seconds to go. Mission completed, call to action. Morningstar dashboard light winks out, he's gone. And we got thick glasses, melted capacitor. We got fucking junk out of him. This is not the way to go for sure, I just wanted to test. Now we're gonna load. And we're gonna start using those skill checks. The Great Communicator vehicle part unlocked. What was it? Hard S 7, Nerd Stuff 8. Oh, my wifey, how are you doing? Are you coming back tomorrow or Saturday? When are you coming back? Are you sure? Don't troll me. When are you coming back? Do it again.
Greetings, Rangers. I am Morningstar.
No, we don't do it again. Motherfucker, I forgot.
Sadly. Thus, though the soul, such as they are, I am, of course. Such as they are, I am, of course.
I can't quick load from here. Holy shit, when I remove option.
I have been certain for 150 years. Thank you. Killing me would... And if I were to die, had I said something, but I would... Though, being a machine...
I haven't tried with Hardness. Last thing I tried was...
Unlikely I will go to heaven and see him.
If it's really...
But... I have also been programmed
what
to
you
be
wanna do.
capable
So...
of hope.
Let's see what happens when you use Hardness. You won't go to heaven if you do this.
I hadn't thought of it this way. So...
That's how you get
working
him
for you
over.
will save my soul. And if I die in your service, there is a chance if a small one, that I might meet the man I was created to serve. Very well. I will do it.
That's the easy way to get him out. With hard S. How do we transfer you to a vehicle?
You will need to remove my
And now the
engine,
same cognitive
but
engine.
Two things.
Before it
One,
explodes.
The moment you start uncoupling it, my defensive cortex.
Okay,
too,
okay, I know.
That means
now
you will have to destroy. It is a. Forgive me, Rangers. I was. Oh, thank you. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct. No! Once self-destruct starts, only removing my brain can stop it.
It's
Please,
fine, we got this.
Please, don't. I'm so sorry, Rangers.
Boom! Oh my! We finished the game. Oh, listen to the song.
If we saved him or betrayed him, if we did the job we went for or we failed. Hard times in Arizona with the Rangers and the settlers giving ground. To the Raiders and militia, and it seemed we'd lose the good life that we found. Then Buchanan made his offer, find my kids and I will help you save your land. So we rode for Colorado, praying that he'd be an honest man.
Well, that's one way to end the game, you know. Funny. There was a similar thing in Wasteland 2 when you triggered the nuke in headquarters in a citadel. And even recognizes that you ended in Union Station. Achievement unlocked, Bunker Buster. We gotta check all options. This is just one of many. There are so many options with this. You never learned who came out on top. That was fucking epic. And that's what I call CRPG. You never know what's gonna happen. And they literally gave you like 8-9 options to deal with this quest. Absolutely hilarious.
As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about the
Amazing amount of great songs also. Fargo made a masterpiece. It fits so well to the entire game setting, this song. Man, this is a good song. It doesn't repeat itself, it has tempo. It speeds up. Fucking hell, man, amazing music for Wasteland 3. I love every fucking track there is. This is the best one. This one right now. Best song by far is Blood of the Lamb. Amazing song. I don't know what's fucking better in the game, to be honest, but we're far from being done. This was just a false ending. But I'm glad I've seen it on the first playthrough. I'm really glad. We're like on the 30% of the game, by the way. Those songs from Wasteland 3 in 20 years from now will be legendary. I listened to the entire soundtrack while I was releasing videos for my YouTube channel. All songs for Wasteland 3. There are like 15 songs that are fucking great. You still put Pathfinder above Wasteland 3. Pathfinder can't even lick the boots of Wasteland 3. Don't let me fucking start on Pathfinder, please. He says nerd stuff. Don't let me start about Pathfinder. I won't be able to see Kisses. I mean, I will if I use Kisses book. That's why I'm keeping them, so we can see every option. Read that shit. Kisses and nerd stuff, was it? Nerd stuff. And just to make sure, I'll equip nerd stuff also. Okay, let's see other options with you. It was already fun as hell. I did this. You're a talking car.
It is. I wish to die.
I had a talking car once. Used to drive me to bars.
Squash 40x here.
Bastard sure as hell shut up after I hit that church, though. Just one word would have got me off the hook, but no.
Whoever he was, I envy him. Both his freedom and his release. Listen now, I need your help.
I never tried this.
Then I'll do my best to explain. Before the war,
There were several attempts on the life
You
of
already
Cultists
said that,
thus,
I know you were
though
supposed
the
to be a
sole
card for
reason
Reagan.
my existence has been dead for more than 100
We're gonna
days.
exploit all of this.
They disgust me. Sadly, I never had the honor. Such as they are. But more important is I am as pathetic as an elephant without muscles. I shall never move. But there's no point to that now. Of course.
You certainly want to die.
I have been certain
All
for
right.
Thank you. Killing me will be a delicate operation, and not without
We'd like to
risk,
put your
but it
brain
shouldn't
to
take work. And if I were to die, perhaps
Okay,
God
so
might
this is
permit
what
me to
opens
at
up.
last see President Reagan, as I have
Just
longed
let him
to
finish.
do all this time.
For the nerd stuff, the requirement 8, you were programmed to believe these things. So it's not you who are obsolete, but your programming. Let us fix that. Let us give you a new purpose. Nerd stuff 8. It sounds like a very good solution. If you want to serve the cause Ronald Reagan believed in most, and help us bring back America. We go with help us bring back America. He's supposed to be weak there.
Serve the spirit of Ronald Reagan.
Well, you're
as
gonna
I would
succeed
have
on
served
both,
the
but you
man.
should use the highest skill check
That?
requirement for most XP.
Friends, that is inspiring. Yes, I will do it. I will help you bring back America.
Oh my god, this fucking game. Excellent.
You will need to remove my cognitive engine. But
Okay,
two,
we know about it.
that means you will have to destroy... It is a safety feature. Removal of my cognitive engine is interpreted as an attack. And
So,
any such attack will trigger a self-destruct
We either get your
sequence.
brain or a
You will
super
have roughly
weapon, but
1
not
minute
both.
to- I'm afraid so. The great communicator's delicate core systems would take too much time to extract intact, and they block access to my cognitive engine. You will have to destroy them to free me before the self-destruct countdown clock expires.
Change your mind and start killing Morningstar instead of saving him. Really, you got that option too now. Leave the hood. Wire him up.
Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware.
Disable
The
pain
procedure would
feedback
cause-
module.
Thank you, Ranger. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct.
We can't let you suffer like this. We'll find another way.
No. Once self-destruct starts, only removing my brain can stop it. Please, continue.
If you go, it's fine. We got this. Everything blows up. The game ends. Remove Morningstar from the vehicle.
Thank you.
Unplugging the last connections and the self-destruct countdown stops. He's free.
Thank you, Rain. I am ready to be installed in my new home. Transfer complete. Forgive me.
Achievement
My
unlocked,
sensors make it
Morningstar.
clear this vehicle was not built by the finest engineers in the land. However, it is mobile, while my previous incarnation, despite the innovation of its design, was not. Please, Rangers, when you're ready, I am
Okay.
eager to be taken for
What is the best thing to do? We take out the most XP from nerd stuff because the skill check is 8 and I'm gonna rush through the entire conversation. We extract him, we put him in a fucking car, and up we fucking go. There's nothing else left. This part was fucking great. With the false ending, with those songs, with the narrative, and with all the options with the car, along with that disgusting fight before it. And there were a lot of bugs on this map also. Bologna's, thanks for following. Nerd stuff only, yeah. And nerd stuff 8. Can anyone else have it or not? I don't need to waste points if it's like this. Yeah, it was nerd stuff 8. I don't need to waste points. Even better. I'm gonna keep skill points. And we won't use hard ass. Nerd stuff. Save. And let's do it fast.
Rangers, I am Morningstar. It is.
I had it to back.
He sounds like Optimus Prime a bit, you know.
At that church, though, huh?
Whoever he was, I envy him. Both his freedom and his release. Listen now, I need your help. Before thus, though sadly, I never had the day. They disgust me. Such as they are. But more important is my advanced cognition. That I am as pathetic. But there's no point to that now. Of course. I have been. Thank you. Killing me will be a.
Would like to put you to work.
And if I were to die, perhaps God might permit.
Save your program to believe these things, so it's
President
not you who are obsolete, but your
as I have
program.
longed
Let us
to
fix
do
that. Let us give a new
all
purpose.
this You would just rewrite my brain? Change my personality? My beliefs? No. I am... Am I? Strangers, this love of the elder statesman, this guilt at my failure to protect him, has been a weight on me heavier than my armor. I do not wish to forget what the President means to me, and yet, if I could move on without dying, if I could do something to prove that my life has not been a pointless joke, I would be always in your debt. But you must promise me that you won't erase him from my heart. You must promise me I will still be... me.
That's also new now. Fucking hell. We promise.
Thank you. You will need to remove my...
That all
That
remains.
means you will have to destroy my primary weapon, the Great Communicator, because you will not have enough time to remove it and my brain.
I never tried to follow his instructions. Let's do that.
Forgive me, Rangers.
Remove pain.
Thank you, I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct.
Finish.
Thank you. Thank you. I am ready to be installed in my new home. Transfer complete. I am... Forgive me. My sensors make it clear this vehicle was not built by the finest engineers in the land. However, it is mobile, while my previous incarnation, despite the innovation of its design, was not. Please, Rangers, when you're ready, I am eager to be taken for a spin.
Amazing, this part in Union Station. Fucking amazing. Okay, we've seen all conversations with Morningstar and we've seen the false sending. Now I need to go back to that room because I think there was some loot. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Requirements, skill checks for this are above the top. Most of those skill checks are 8 or 9. But it was worth it. It was fucking worth it. How come Morningstar is here? What on earth? Intelligence animated Morningstar chases his gun. All that remains is scrap. How about we loot that scrap? They should give you an option to loot scrap when you come back as the ultimate reward. Like 1,000 scrap or so, you know. That will be great. There's the reward for coming back to see what it is. Up we fucking go. Union Station is done. That will be the entire map. We're gonna check the Martians. I wanna see the Martians in a mine. Level requirement is freaking high. How can I tell if on a higher difficulties AI is smarter when I never played on easier difficulties? My guess, they're probably smarter. They got more HP, more armor. You are weaker. Resources are scarcer. Everything, you know. That's my personal guess, but I'll never know because I only play on Supreme Jerk. To be honest, I wish it was even harder than Supreme Jerk. I wish there was like an ultimate Supreme Jerk difficulty. If they ever patch a game, that would be fucking great. Like 80% of the fights so far, I stumped them, you know, on a Supreme Jerk. And I would wish to go like at least 5 attempts for a fight. The communism. No, it's not that diggy. I would like for myself for the game to be harder. I would enjoy it way much more if I actually fail at something. Delirium mine, undiscovered. What's our reputation? Martians. Does the cave Papa smart? War of the Worlds. Something about Martians. Head to the mine and figure out what the hell he means by Martians. Martians it is. We go to the mine. And lose is fun, and you won't be able to buy all of the ammo, you know.
That song just the greatest? Why, yes,
You
Sal,
won't have ammo
it
with
was.
handguns.
Let's do another one. Okay, Sal.
No, I just wish for more enemies and harder enemies, nothing else. Everything else can remain the same. Maybe some tweaks around damage on handguns, shotguns, melee. They could make that useful. Maybe a small nerf on sniper. I don't know. I'll know once I spend around 200 hours in the game. Those will be the mines. Delirium mine. A cabin in a canyon near a mine. Straight away for it. Of course it works in combat. We'll see, I need to go back to the headquarters and check all upgrades for a car. I also got a new horde.
Damn! You're here! You got my message! am glad to see you folks. Yes, sir. We got us a genuine crisis here.
What about Martians?
Martians? Yes, sir. Well, Martian robots anyhow. Don't know what else they could be. They showed up right out of the blue like they stepped off a flying saucer. I reckon the Martians want my Tellurium, so they sent their war machines to jump my claim. This here's my Tellurium mine, you see. Well, mine and Trudy's. Don't know what I'd do without the old girl. Works harder than any man I ever saw, and ain't afeard of nothing. I once saw her bite a grizzly bear right on the ass. Yes, sir. Folks around here call me Bulb, by the way. That's on account of the Tellurium. Makes you stink like garlic. Don't much bother me, and Trudy don't seem to mind, if you know what I mean. Where was I? Oh, yeah, the Martians. Me and Trudy was working at the mine, and all of a sudden, these robots appeared. One of them was as big as a house.
Scorpion?
Tell right off they weren't no scavengers. It was something else.
So you're telling us the drone was from Mars. You've taken over your mind. What's Tellurium? Tellurium. He ignores you.
Now, I bet you're asking yourself how an old prospector like Bulb would know the difference between a Martian death machine and some old scavenger robot. Am I right? We get scavengers poking around up here all the time. Trudy can hear them rust buckets coming a mile off. Well, we leave out old parts or a few pounds of ore, and they leave us be. But not the Martians. Oh, no, sir. When they turned up, the scavengers got madder than a pack of wet hornets. They came at the Martians from all directions. But me and Trudy caught in the middle. I told the old girl to hightail it out of there, but Trudy was fit to raise hell. And you can't tell her nothing when she's got her dander up. I ran down here to call for help, and I've been waiting on you folks ever since. I ain't seen Trudy for a while now, and I'm getting worried. Can you do something about these dang robots?
You really do reek of garlic. Can you do anything about the smell?
They used to call it Tellurium breath back in the day. Occupational hazard, I reckon. Been up here so long I don't even notice. Trudy don't mind, so why should I?
We got some questions.
I reckon you do. Ask away. I'm always glad for a little conversation. Just ask Trudy. It's a wonder I ain't talked her ears off after all these years.
What's tellurium?
Glad you asked. It's this mineral that's good for making electronics and such. Most of what we scrape out of the mine we send to the Patriarch. Most folks won't handle it because it's toxic. But I ain't never had no problems with it. This used to be a gold mine, you know, way back before the bombs fell. The mine got played out, the owners turned it into some kind of tourist trap. I came up here hoping there might still be a little gold left, but found the Tellurium instead. It ain't an easy life.
Is it tellurium or tellurium?
Trudy fed. Don't know what I'd do without the old girl, let me tell you.
said you dealt with scavengers before.
Oh yeah, started a few years back. First one group, then another. They'd roll in, tear things up, take whatever they could. Lately, though, it's been a different bunch. Got a leader named Nell Stack, Neil Stack, something like that. We never know when they're gonna turn up, but when Trudy hears them coming, we set out a little Tellarium, and they leave us be. Not the best deal, maybe, but beats getting killed.
A card to predict outcomes of fights, I doubt, but you gotta get some special skill to use in combat when the card is available. But I doubt it's gonna play for you. You don't get many visitors, do you?
Can't say we do, unless you count the scavengers, and they ain't much for conversation. Nope, me and Trudy are left to ourselves most times. Gets lonely up here. Especially in the winter. But we got the mind to keep us busy, and we talk to pass the time. That Trudy, she's a hell of a listener, let me tell you. Fair enough. Change your mind. You know where to find me.
We'll take care of it. What's in it for us? What's in it for us?
Well, got lots of books.
Warren is forearmed.
Before Trudy came around, that's how I passed my time.
A skill book.
One of them you might find real interesting. Make all kind of useful stuff with it. Yes, sir. You help me out, and it's yours.
I think it's a skill book.
One more thing. If you find Trudy, she's well, you know. I'd appreciate it if you bring her necklace back. There's some codes written on it that I need to run the mine. She kept them safe for me.
I don't trust a single word that he said. That's suspicious as fuck.
I'll be waiting here when you're done. Good luck up there.
Anything hidden around here? Did anyone level up? There we go, an attribute. We keep wrecking those action points. One more level. Then we'll have 4. Final. Gives 5 from 27 to 35. She also needs some luck. Everything else is useless. What's with this? Let's go forward. What about inside? Nimrod guide to tellurium mining. Somebody stinks strange smells in their sources. Get more out of your mine in 10 easy steps. I need to start installing those mods. I've been playing without mods for 60 hours. What's with the radio? Anyone charm a fox? Oh, I have skill points. They all got them pets. Dog house. Now that's Trudy. Need to find Trudy's necklace. What's with the radio? Servitor bot. heavily damaged. Full of leaking fluids, power plant emitting a faint stuttering whir. Single undamaged die, status as you approach. Attempt repair. Damaged beyond repair. If you move quickly, you could try to repair the robot's voice box. Or just strip it for parts instead. Repair the voice box. Agonize cloak.
Unit 3. No stack. No stack. Cancel 3 wins.
I fucking knew it was a Scorpion. Man, I'm guessing well. Fucking tough Scorpion. Oh shit, we're gonna need mods for this. Look at this fucked art. Well, you know, I thought Scorpion looked cool in Wasteland too, but this is something else. Very first Scorpion. Okay, this fucking thing is huge. It's definitely gonna be the hardest fight. Earl. Why are robots fighting octatrons? Oh my god. Not only a Scorpion. Null stack. He mentioned null stack. What a fucking nerd is happening here. Level requirement for this shit is level 15. On Supreme Jerk, that's level 20. And I'm level 18. I'm 2 levels below. Skill book. The Brooklyn Bridge. Sold. Increases barter. I sold the bridge on my own 3 times a day for 10 years. You can too. That computer will disable the... That computer will give power to this one will open the door. Shut door. And now this shit will disable a laser. But if I disable a laser, I'll get into the fight, I guess. Don't tell me I'll get into the fight. Plasma mining laser, ready to fire. You can set an aim point. Target laser and it is a step away. This will open the door. What about you?